Now, how do everyone? Yes, we are back again to ease you into that weekend of like fun and relaxation. What better way to spend it with myself and young Mark? Mark, how are you doing, sir? Are you good? Are you well?
I'm good. I'm all right. You know what? I had a bit of a rubbish weekend last weekend. Right, last week
Oh,
I was just down in the dumps for
oh.
no.
Normally you're tip top. Everything's tipped.
Well,
Oh, right.
that
Oh.
last weekend, you know what it is? I was in a right fettle, but now I'm tip top again. I'm all right. I've had a good week, so I think. So I don't know if when you were working and all that. Like I don't know if you might even still get it these days. If you ever got towards like burnout sort of stage. Now I've got a terrible habit.
No, I haven't, Mark. I
Oh.
didn't even get that when I was at work.
No, I
I
go.
work for the water board. There's no such thing as
Oh,
burnout.
nah. I go 100% at things, and like I could feel it coming. I could feel myself getting yeah. I'm aware of it coming, and sometimes I just don't stop myself, and I
Right?
just keep going, and I could feel it, and it makes me miserable, and I just need a few days to recover. So I took a couple of days holiday. I just took a couple of days holiday off work this week. Did some good. I've done some nice things. I've regrouped. I had a list of stuff I was going to do. Right, I was all full of good intentions, but I put no pressure on myself to do anything, any of
Mm-hmm.
it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure to do it or whatsoever. And I've just had a nice time. I've just had a nice time.
Would going to the allotment
Yeah,
help in that situation, or does that sometimes
it
confound it
does.
more?
It does. But when I'm like that, it takes me a lot to get there.
Right,
It takes me a lot of effort to get there, get up off the couch, get in the car, and go there. And when I'm there, magic. But sometimes when I'm in that sort of frame of mind, the only problem is I don't want to be bothered by people. And like the allotment is, it can be quite a social place. Like people will
right.
come and chat, they'll walk past. How you doing? Oh, I like your veggies. I like your thing. Oh, look at your polytunnel. It's the most amazing thing. Obviously, that
Obviously, they say that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
every
Wow,
sort of
look
thing.
at your veg, Mark. Wow.
And normally 99.9% of the time, I love that. I'm in a bit of chat on the way past and stuff like that. But sometimes I just kind of be chewed with it. You know, you just kind of
Right,
just like,
right.
I just want to be here.
It's
I just
amazing
want
that you can
to
see
potter
it,
on.
you can feel it coming as well. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, I can
So,
feel myself slowing down and getting worn out, and sort of it takes a lot of like mental effort to do just everyday tasks, just everyday, just getting on with things.
so is the best, because I sometimes do this, and I quite love it as well. And
Mm,
it's a really like, no, you shouldn't, you've only got one life. But sometimes, just say Melanie's out
yeah.
at this moment, Reed's out.
Uh-huh.
Why is my camera went up to that position there? I've just noticed. I'm like, it's looking at the sky. I'm paying £5 a month for this, and it's looking at bloody clouds. If everyone's out,
Yeah.
and I've done maybe a couple of videos, and sometimes I just like a lie on the settee day.
Mm-hmm,
Do you know what I
mm-hmm.
mean? And it's
Yeah.
just like I'm talking like a full kind. I'm up.
Aye.
I'm up as quick as anything off the settee when my wife
Yeah.
comes in. But you know
Yeah.
what I mean. It's just like I'll watch and especially if you've got like a good program, like a series
Uh-huh.
to watch. I'll
Aye.
sometimes just like. Or it's almost to the point of like cliche bag of cheesy Wotsits and just like pressing,
Yeah.
play. And I feel great after it.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? I don't get burnt out because, like,
Yeah.
again, I don't push myself that hard to get burned out. You know what I mean? It's like 35 years of the waterboard. You know what I mean?
Aye.
You don't get that burnout kind of feeling. But I certainly like a
Aye.
total lazy like day. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And just like the most I'll do is walk to the fridge
Yeah.
and back.
No, I'm with you entirely. Just to sort of regulate yourself, decompress, sort of recalibrate, kind of thing. I've done some. I've done some sitting on the couch and that this week. Don't get me wrong, but I've had a bit of a routine. I've been going there. I've been to the gym every day for the last 13 days, and I've not been like beasting it. I've not been in there like doing too much, and I've just turned that thing on my camera.
I noticed, yeah.
It's good, isn't it? It's let me press the button and it'll stop it. So going there, honestly, the gym's good for the soul. I like going there, a bit of exercise makes you feel good, sort of thing. And honestly, I've discovered because I've been there so much recently that the treadmill is the most amazing study of human behavior I've ever seen in my life. So
Right.
in the gym, so you go in the door, you go in, and there's like a row of treadmills to the side. There's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them or whatever. And I've never seen so many people doing so many weird things on treadmills in my life. And it's like, I'll just go on and I'll do one or two things on a treadmill. I'll do either an incline walk, so I'll go on a walk and I'll have it at an angle, or I'll do an interval training. So you walk for a minute, you run for a minute, walk for a minute, run for a minute, kind of thing. So I'm pretty bog standard. I like to think I'm a pretty normal sort of person in the gym. Jeez, honestly, Tony, the last week, right? It started off with a boy who was shadow boxing on the treadmill on the end. So he's on the end, and it just catches your eye because I'm normally I've got my phone on the wee thing, and you're watching a program or whatever, or some music on or something. I just caught my eye. I was like, "What the hell's this?" And there's this boy on the treadmill, and he just starts doing this, and I'm like,
so he's running as well as like shadow boxing.
He's running, and then he's pretending he's like Rocky or something like that. Do you know about this? Then there was the boy who was like stretching out on the treadmill. So like he put 1 foot there and 1 foot there and let like stretch his legs all the way out, and then just kept doing that. Like, what are you doing? And then there's this wee lassie came on. One, she was tiny. She's like the fastest thing I've ever seen. It's like a hamster in a wheel. It's like bam, and I was just like, I'm loving this. I'm just loving this. Just the life, the people, everyone doing the thing. And like, whenever I go to the gym, I'm always very non-judgmental because I think it's the sort of place where anybody can go and do whatever they want. Whether you're 25 stone and you're there trying to lose weight, bloody good on you. Or if you're, 12 stone ripped sort of thing, good on, that's your thing. Or if you're in the middle, go there, do your thing. But it's just fascinating. It's fascinating watching these people.
I remember, Mark, I mean, years ago, me and my wife used to go to the gym together, and both are in that mindset where it was just like drawing teeth out of a dead horse. You know what I mean? It got you down. You know what I mean? It was just like the whole thing, and not just, when you go, like you're saying, you go to the garden, it takes you a while to get there.
Yeah.
If you're feeling like this. But then when you're there, Yeah. Well, it didn't happen with the gym for us like that. You know what I mean? It was just like, it was dragging. We got there. It was dragging. We went down to the gym bit. It was dragging. We didn't want to speak to people. It was dragging, and come home, dragging. You know what I mean? And it was just like, what we're doing this for? And I think, honestly, we now just kind of dog walking. Do you know what I mean? Melanie is as fast as any, man, I'm kind of trying to catch up with her.
Yeah.
But it's like twice a day, when time permits, we can go for a nice, big, long, 2 or 3 mile walk, like, and do that than a gym. It's just the gym for me was just like,
It's funny you should say that. So years before I did my back in, and I was a proper gym rat, I was in there all the time. And it was a different one. It was one down the road. It was a smaller one. And I used to know them because I was there so much. I knew the people in there, and I would talk to them. It was quite a nice sort of feel about the place. The one I go to now is a Pure Gym, and it's a big. I don't know if you've seen Pure Gym. It's a big nationwide brand sort of thing. I've got to be honest. It's a bit soulless. That's how I would describe it. It's like a big warehouse, right? There's nothing to it, just full of gym equipment. But I'm in a routine. I go in, the old AirPods on, do my bits and pieces, and go on the treadmill. I've got my phone, and I've started watching Homestead Rescue. I like a Homestead Rescue, so I put that on. I've got that on. There's a nice little shelf on the treadmill. You just put it at the right height for watching it, and I just watch that. It's just quite enjoyable. Just sort of, but it's nice because I've got time at them. I'm not rushed. I'm not having to go to work. You say Robbie's away at the moment. I'm not picking him up and fetching and carrying him back.
But does that feeling not come to you where, I've got the gym today, I've got the gym tonight, I've got the gym in 10 minutes, I'm at the gym. Does that not get you?
No, the only time I don't like it if it's really busy.
Right.
So the good thing about Pure Gym is it's all done by an app. So you've got an app on your phone, and you go in and you scan that in the door, and that lets you in and stuff like that. But what you can do, you can click on a button, and because you've got to scan in to get in and scan to get out through the doors, it knows how many people's in the gym, and it tells you. So you can have a look. You can say, it'll say like fewer than 10 people. Whoa, I'm away. Straight in, and the place is deserted, and it's blooming marvellous. But Monday nights, like sort of Monday tea time, is probably the busiest time of the week because they've got classes on, the like bike classes and the boxercise and all that jazz. So place is rammed. Obviously, Monday, start of the week, people finished work, they're all feeling dead. Like tonight, Friday, it'll be dead quiet after work. So I'll go along there later on. Probably lunchtime-ish. Lunchtime is always quiet, so I'll go along lunchtime of the day, get a session in. It'll be good. It'll be good.
We
But I like
went,
seeing how many people are in.
we joined a one. I'm talking about this kind of down feeling. This was like a hokey pokey little gym, but we joined one years ago as well. It was the Newcastle United. It was classed as a Newcastle United gym in Newcastle. And there was 5 floors, and the bottom floor had like a swimming pool, you know, like then there was like gym equipment, then there was like these like keep fit studios where you got in, and then there was a relaxation floor and kind of yoga and all that. Still didn't do. It's funny, you know, we went on this kind of health kick, and I remember like just had a certain things to eat, and I would, for some reason, I just ate so many apricots, dried apricots one day. Yeah. Oh, it was thingy. Oh God, and it was all to do with this Newcastle United gym.
But you were regular.
Gym. Oh, but I had this bag of apricots, and I remember getting in a like a keep fit. It was like like a kind of cardio circuit, you know, like up down, and I remember getting this pain. So I was with my mate, and I had to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And it was just, I'm talking like a kilogram of like, I went, oh, I got to the toilet, Mark. I got to the toilet, right? Locked the door, man. And it was just like, got me, got me trousers down around my ankles, right? Man. And guess what happened?
What?
I sneezed. Right, I did, honestly. I sneezed, and I was, Hachoo! And I went, oh dear me. Oh dear. So you can just imagine where, you know what I mean, but kind of, I was just like, I think that's probably turned us off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to go back to see me mate, do you know what I mean? And tell it, you know, tell him, well, he couldn't do his, you know what I mean? I was in there 20 minutes. Tidying up, should I say? You know what I mean? Tidying up. What a bloody state.
But funny you say like eating things like that. So I find when I go to the gym, it motivates me to eat healthy.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, I'm doing all this work. You don't want to undo it by just coming home and eating a load of crap. And then you've put on all the calories that you've just burnt off. So the last few weeks I've been eating really healthy, like clean, I guess you'd call like clean eating. So like lots of chicken and fish, salad, veg, that sort of stuff. But last night, I'd been busy yesterday. Good busy yesterday.
You're going to say you had a dirty kebab.
I had a pizza. I didn't get like a Domino's. I resisted spending like £1 million on a pizza at Domino's. And I just went to Sainsbury's. I was in Sainsbury's and I needed milk and some other bits and pieces. I said, I'm just going to get a pizza. And you know what? I didn't enjoy it because I find when you're eating, when I used to do this all the time, when you eat clean, you reduce like the amount of sugar and salt and all like you know, all that sort of stuff. Like probably like the salt especially, like not sort of like knowingly reducing it, not purposely, but because you're eating a lot of salad, a lot of veg, a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, that sort of stuff, there's not a lot of badness in them, you know, like stuff in it. And the second, if you do it for like a week or two, the second you take a bite of something like one of these highly processed pizzas and that, I'm just like, and you can taste the salt, you can taste the sugar, you can taste all that sort of like artificialness in it. Yeah. And I just didn't enjoy it. I was just like,
Did you finish it? Did you finish it though?
I did, but I was like, I was eating it for the sake of eating. I was like, I've paid for this for my tea, so I'm gonna bloody well eat it because I've paid for it, sort of thing. But didn't enjoy it one bit. I wish I'd had a salad because I've got stuff there in the fridge as well, like lettuce and that I've picked from the allotment. I was like, I wish I'd just had salad. You know, I wish I'd just had a salad and a bit of fish or some chicken or something like that. And it'd been.
I went right off chicken, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Oh God! Right off it, aye.
Oh no, I'm a fan of chicken, Tony. I like a chicken.
I think it's because I've had it cooked for us. I've not mentioned names, and it's like it's come out the oven as if like it's just got that kind of pale look on it, like as if a hairdryer's just blown over it, and it's cooked. Yeah. But I like it. I can only eat it now when it's like char to an inch of its life, or it's smothered in hot sauce. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I do like a bit of hot sauce, man. I must admit, when I talk about not eating clean, I like hot sauce.
but
Is
like,
probably one of
if
my
you're
weak
making, you
points.
say your own hot sauce as well.
If you know what's gone in, like if you're doing like your fresh tomatoes, like JB did a batch last year, didn't he? Did a cracking batch of hot sauce. I think
There's
maybe
it's,
something.
that's fine. That's fine. What I would just wanted to point out, Mark. I noticed on your I noticed on your WhatsApp,
What's
you've
coming?
changed your photograph.
I've changed for
Yeah,
photograph.
and I noticed, Mark, it's very subtle
It's nice, isn't it? It's a nice
because
photo.
you know you're holding some sweet pea flowers. Yeah, am I
Well,
right?
that's one of them. There's a different one. There's
All
different
right.
ones.
Well, I'm looking at one, and obviously, and then, but you can just see your tattoo there. I thought,
No, you've got to get it
just
in the
show.
shot. There's one on Instagram like that as well. So you put your arm out like that and hold the sweet peas, and then you get the tattoo in the shot as well.
You get the tat as well. You know what I mean? So yes, I noticed that. No regrets. No regrets.
No. I'm still shaving my my arm where it's sort of where the tattoo is. I haven't quite let the hair grow over yet, so I'm still shaving it. But I'm still thinking about
All right.
one here, just planning Japanesey sort of style thing. So we'll see. It's all
Mine, I
part
do
of a
like,
midlife
you know, that's
crisis.
why I can't remember which side mine's on.
That one.
This side. I do like the one that kind of come over a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like not just kind of there. I like to see it like as if it's kind of leaked into you. Kind of. I just want you to feel this pain. What I did there. You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking I could extend this as well, so you probably can't see it very well. But there's a little bird right at the top here.
Right.
And I thought, could I have the birds like flying up and around here?
Oh.
You know, if you have like a trail of birds coming up here, and then we could maybe do a sky, a sort of a thing up there, then that would extend that up there.
Yes.
Just thoughts. I don't know. It's early days, Tony, just planning. And of course, the tattoo artist, there's a massive long list, so you've got to wait, you know, months before you get in with that to get anything done. So got to plan early. It's all part of my midlife crisis.
Well, Mark, guess what?
What?
You'll not have noticed because I'm good at just ploughing on, but I'm downward man flu as well.
Man.
It came last night, and it's funny, you know, Mark. I had to first time I've ever done. Well, first time in 20 odd years, I've changed the nappy. I did it yesterday.
Yeah, that was a treat.
Yes. So, but I was like on my hands and knees on the living room floor. We've got like a mat for Jasmine, you know what I mean? And I was thinking, Jeff, bloody hell, this is killing us. On my knees, my shoulders were aching. And I ended up like putting the elbows on the floor like that and trying to like fasten that.
Right in the firing line there.
And I'm thinking, this is really hurting. And then it got to about 8 o'clock last night. I went, man, that's why. It's like, and it all kind of came in. And I woke up this morning, Mark, my ring told us I've got a fever.
Oh, really?
Yes. It says elevated temperature, fever. Have you got a fever? So press the little button. Yes, I'm poorly. I'm very poorly.
So can you go to Melanie? Look. I am. It is man flu. I'm not very well. Look,
I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. So I'm kind of popping bloody paracetamols.
Oh man!
But I'm hoping I either get one or two of the symptoms for this. It's either a 2-day in and out kind of feeling crappy 2-day, or it lasts like about a week.
Yeah.
And both the son and daughter has had that week one. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, I don't want bloody that. I just want like a 24-hour little bug.
No, there's definitely something doing the rounds. We've had people at work going, you know, often. Matter of time before I get it, you know, because when you go in the office and that, and people are all in the same space, breathing the same air.
It's like the daughter had it, I don't know, like say at least a week ago, 9 days ago. So I'm thinking, well, where am I getting it from? You know, because I would have thought I would have gotten it. You know what I mean? Because normally, if the son gets it, I get it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We must be on the same kind of like level. You know what I mean? But I didn't get it when Ree got it. I didn't get it really when Ellie got it. So, but where's this come from?
Just wait till the wee one goes to nursery, to the
Oh,
germ
yes.
factory. Sort of just brings
Snivelling
everything
on
home.
and everything. And
Guess what I've
because
got for you, Grandad?
we be the front line, Grandma and Grandad. We're the front
Oh,
line because, you know
absolutely.
what I mean? Mum will be at work kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get that
Oh,
straight
be
away.
everything.
So.
It'll be the flus, coughs, colds, it'll be the norovirus. It'll be the whole bloody
Snivelling
works.
noses.
Well, something to look forward to there.
Are you good with man flu, Mark? I'm a big baby, to be honest. I'm terrible.
I'm all right-ish.
Oh.
You know, I'll try and. I guess I'm lucky. This is one of the good things about working from home, like or having the option to work from home. We're going in 1 or 2 days a week, but majority of the time work from home is. If you're feeling rubbish, you can literally just sit there in your PJs and like work at your laptop. You know, you have your lemsip and and you're not going into the office and giving your germs to everyone. What annoys me, right, is when people, me man, nothing ever defeats me. I will come into the office and give my germs to everybody.
Everyone.
And it's like, thanks. So instead of one person being ill, we've got 20 people who are ill.
But on the flip side, I tell you who, you know what I mean? It's the management that winds me when, come in. You know, you can't be off just because of cold kind of thing. You know what I mean? We had a few of them.
Stay at home. Don't give me your germs.
So, but that's, I put Mark, this is exactly what you've been talking about. I've got a nice T-shirt on, but I'm in, I don't know, can you see there? I've got me shorts on, me pajama shorts on.
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
Take it easy, Tony. Take it easy.
I'm just got that kind of look where that's okay, but below is man flu kind of, you know.
Oh man! Well, I've got a new TV show for you to watch, Tony.
Oh,
and it's one that's called Paradise.
All right.
It's on. Well, it's on my dodgy Fire Stick, but it's on. I think is it Hulu? It's called in the States, so it'll probably be Disney over here.
Right. Is it about a president that gets killed? Yes.
Don't give away the spoilers, Tony. It's like
I haven't seen it.
Watch the first episode, right?
Right.
And you think you know what's happening. Right at the very end of the first episode, massive plot twist. You'll be watching the first episode, right? You'll have no idea where this is going. Like one of my pals at work, also called Mark, by the way. He's got a great name.
Good name.
He calls himself Mark 1 because he started at work 6 months before us. He calls himself the original and best. But I tell him that Mark 2 is obviously better than Mark 1 because
it's an upgrade,
isn't it? the better version came along. But yeah, so Paradise, and you're watching it and you think, like you say, it's like Secret Service, Guarding the President sort of thing.
Yes.
You're thinking of where it's going. Last few minutes of episode 1, massive plot twist, and I've binged it a little bit, and I think there's 8 episodes in the first season, and I've watched 6. I've got 2 left to watch.
Right.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
It's nice. Yeah, I'll use that because we're actually watching. I forget what it's called tonight. Breakthrough, I think it's called, but it's a Swedish one. We just started yesterday. There's only 4 in the series. It's on Netflix, but it's a little bit. It's grim. Do you know what I mean? It's like a random child killer on the street. You know, like a random person kills a little kid on the street, and it's like harrowing. To be honest, it's like, but it's a true story. I think that happened in 2004.
Ooh, man,
so. But what I'm gulfing at the moment is, and I went through this, you know, when I was in hospital the last time, I kind of got on the bandwagon of Westerns.
Oh, right, okay, right.
There's quite a lot of, there's some good Western series on Netflix, and I'm now, I think it's come from Paramount. It's now the Harrison Ford one, 1923, I think it's called.
Right.
And there's a few in the series, and they're all wrote and directed by a guy called Tyler Sheridan. And it's just like, I suppose it's what the Western life was like. You know, it's not like the John Wayne film.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's quite a brutal, kind of harsh reality, and it's good, to be honest. So I'm kind of
it's very on trend, Tony. Wasn't that? Is there not that Kevin Costner one that's on the series?
You see, Mark. Yes. Well, this is the prequel. This is like Kevin Costner's family before the Duttons, kind of like our time. This is the
Hmm.
Duttons in 1923
Right.
kind of
I
thing.
can't mind what it's called.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. I started
Yeah.
watching it, and I only got a few episodes in, and something else caught my attention.
Oh,
And I
right,
started
right,
watching something
right,
else, but
right.
it's meant to be brilliant. Like it's meant to be really good.
No, it's I'm enjoying it. But there was a couple in when I was in hospital that I watched
Hmm.
and I loved them. To be honest, they were
Yeah.
just like hard, brutal things. You know what I mean? They're not like mine. Still to this day,
Uh-huh.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is like the best western
Is it
I've
good?
ever seen. Oh
I
man,
don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it
you are
all the way
kidding
through.
me,
No, no, no. I've never
Mark.
seen it. Have I got
That's
to watch it? Is that my job tonight to
oh,
watch that?
have you not seen that film
No,
with
no,
Paul Newman and Robert Redford?
don't think so. No.
Right.
Have I got
Get
to
it.
watch that tonight? Is that my job
Get
tonight?
it. Get another dirty pizza
Yeah.
and watch that
Oh
film.
no, no, I couldn't do
Oh.
that.
You kind of watch it with a salad. Do
You
you
know
know what I
your
mean?
apricots, Tony. I'll be like that. I'll be like that. I've had another one of those pizzas.
Oh,
Oh,
watch it until like, and we'll talk next week about it because
right.
I remember like sitting down with Reed to watch it, and he
Aye.
just loved it. You know what I mean? Like Reed, you've got to
That's my
watch this.
homework.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Uh,
and when you go into like Paul Newman's back history, he's got some
yeah.
great films. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Cool Hand Luke, have you watched that one? Oh,
No,
Mark.
I've not watched a lot of old films. I like The Great Escape. Like absolutely love The Great Escape. I think that's brilliant.
Well, I
Like
think Cool Hand Luke was probably made around like the 60s. He's just
aye,
like, he's a prisoner in like a deep South American prison, but he's
yeah,
always trying to escape.
aye.
And the prison guards just like get, it like pile on more like
Yeah,
hardship for him every time he tries to run away. And so have you seen Slapshot by him?
don't
Oh,
think so.
so he's like, I think this is made in the 70s where he's not a down and out
Yeah,
coach, but he's hit hard times in the ice hockey field
aye,
in, I presume it's Canada, and his team who he's coaching are just failing miserably. They're getting beat up by everyone. Then he
yeah,
brings in these three brothers called the Hanson brothers, and
right.
they've got these kind of glasses on, long hair, dopey looking fellas, but they're brutal. They are brutal, and they're like Paul Newman and his sidekick are like watching
Yeah,
them once on the kind of circuit, like on the ice,
uh-huh.
and it's just like, oh, and these three brothers are just smacking everyone to hell, and it's from there that they start to get
Yeah.
better and better in the kind of
I like
in
you
the
see.
team.
I like a down and out sports movie story. Like the team's not doing very well. Someone comes in. Like
Oh, you
have you ever
like
seen The
this
Blind
one?
Side?
Yes,
That's
yes,
I like The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock
yes.
and
Well, I think you'd like. I think you'd like. I mean, it's a kind of 1970s film, but
aye.
it's good. You know what I mean?
See, I was only born
I know.
right at the very end of the 1979 in September, right at the very end. So just in the 70s,
Oh,
just.
Mark, you must have. There must be so many films you've kind of missed out on. You know,
I know. I'll watch them at the gym. I'll put them on my phone at the gym. Tony.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is just fantastic. You know what I
Good.
mean?
Well, maybe I'll watch that tonight instead of. Well, I've got the last two episodes of Paradise to watch. So
Well, get them watched, and then
Yeah.
tomorrow's your clean day to watch
onto that.
Butch Cassidy. Do you know what I
I
mean?
know.
I've just noticed on our notes, Mark,
Mhm.
car still not fixed.
Didn't it, Tony?
That's stressful. That.
So I went to it's not the garage's fault either. Like, because I went to it was in the garage on Monday, right? 730 quid later, all right? So it needed rear discs and pads, which was a given. Like, that's
Yeah.
275 quid off the bat, done. Needed a new battery. Kind of expected that. We thought that was coming. He's like, it's only got 30% health. Actually, the guy was, trust the garage, right? I trust the guy. It's not a, rip-off place. And he was saying, what screws up modern cars and modern batteries is the start-stop technology.
Yes.
He says that really, really, like the batteries don't last anywhere near as long as they used to because of this start-stop sort of thing. And he says, yeah, battery's down to 30% health or whatever it is, it needs change. So change that. I need a new windscreen wipers, which just adds another 20, 30 quid onto the bill or whatever. It just keeps going. And then this is the annoying bit, right? So how I said that some of the sensor lights are coming on all at once, and it's intermittent. and it's sort of a known fault with, well, Skodas of that age, of that generation, the Mark III Skoda. And it's the ABS ring.
Right.
So there's a fault with the ABS ring sensor thing, and that causes the lights to come on. Now, VAG group, so, the Volkswagen Audi group, so it's Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, whatever, all in the thing, decided in their wisdom that the ABS ring would come as part of a kit for the wheel ball joint
Right.
thing. So to replace the ring, you have to buy the kit,
Right.
which is very good of them on a thing that they know goes wrong. So it was like, it wasn't massive, like 65 quid or whatever. But because they're then replacing the wheel ball joint thing, there's more labour on top of it. So it was done, and I picked it up, smashing fine, and it was fine. And then later that night, I was driving home I was coming back from the gym, driving back along. Boom, oh, when you think something's fixed, and everything else, the battery, everything else they've done, smashing, spot on. So it's probably another one of the wheels. The ABS, always an ABS ring on each wheel.
Oh, right.
So there could be a fault. So the faults come on. So it's intermittent faults. The faults come on. They've put the diagnostic machine on the car, and it was the rear passenger side one that was dodgy. So it could be another one that needs replaced now. So it needs to go back to the garage and get fixed. And it was just so disheartening, when you're like, oh, it's fixed. Brilliant. Bloody marvellous. All these problems.
The kind of question comes up then. It could be the last 3 tyres are still at fault, each one. So
it could. And
I'm just looking at the worst case scenario. Are you prepared? You're kind of all in now, aren't you? You've spent.
Because that's 730 quid there that I've spent, because it's MOTs in September. So I was at the point of thinking, will I sell it and get a lease car, or do I just keep it? And I've chatted to the guys at work about this quite a lot. Two of them lease, two of them are sort of, but I think that like cars are like anything else. The price of them at the minute is like, it's just like going up and up and up. So we're all of the opinion that if you've got a decent one, just keep it. So I reckon if I get this fault fixed, that's a good now for 3, 4, 5 years. Everything's been done that needs to be done. If that's for me, Tony, I'm busy.
No, it's me, Dad.
I'm recording a show. Tell them I'm doing things.
Sorry, the man flu kicking in. The lease car is a good way, but you get stressed to bits about them. Do you know what I mean? Like you bump,
ding it or damage it.
Oh, aye. And the day the guy comes to look it over and take it away, you just kind of.
Yeah. But my main problem with the whole thing is that because obviously I live by myself now, one car. Obviously, when I used to live with somebody else, we had 2 cars. So one was broken. You could use the other person's. I felt a bit lost. Because when I went to the garage as well, when I was in the garage on Monday, and the boy rang up and he says, look, we're going to have to order the ABS kit, ball joint ring, whatever thing in. We might get it done today. Depends on how long it takes him to deliver the parts. Says if the part's not in time, we'll get most of it done the day, but we'll have to keep it overnight and get back tomorrow morning. And I'm like, I'm without my car. Like, I don't have my car. And you just feel a bit lost. You just feel a bit...
Can I offer you an electric bike?
No. I'm going one better than that, Tony.
Ooh.
So after today's show,
right,
I'm going on a road trip into Edinburgh, to a place called Peffermill, which is off the bypass, sort of where the university sports grounds and stuff are. Right next to Peffermill Sports Grounds, there are 2 motorbike dealerships.
Oh, it's just it's Mark. It's like a train wreck. I can see it happening. Tattoos, motorbike.
So like it's been years and years and years since I've ridden a motorbike. Like years, and I'm just fancying one again. And I'm like, it could be my backup to the car not being available.
Right.
That's how I'm justifying it to myself, right? So if the car's not available, then I've got the motorbike. I am. So there's a Triumph garage and the Honda garage. So I'm going to go and have a look.
So what? You're mad. You're mad. What would you be looking to spend and get if you were going down the motorbike route?
Well, you see, I'd always had my heart set on a Triumph Street Triple, as it's called, right? So,
Right.
like, if you imagine a traditional, like, imagine a racing bike. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like they're over the tank. So the Street Triple is what you call a naked bike. So it doesn't have the fairings on it. It doesn't have all the plastic fairings on it. You see the frame, you see the engine, but it's essentially a racing bike,
Right.
but without all the guff on top of it. And it looks cool. The Speed Triple is known, or Street Triple, Speed Triple, the same model, different eras, sort of thing.
How do you? What's it called? I'll just have a little
The
look.
Triumph Street Triple. And it's very famous, that one, for like its bug-eyed headlights. It's got like dual headlights at the front, and you'll see it. And it's
yes.
It's a bit of a jack of all trades kind of bike. So you can sit upright on it and tootle about if you want, but you can also get yourself down over the petrol tank and wind it up and go a hell of a leather if you want to. We'll do 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds, so it's quite fast.
Let's see if I can find a picture for anyone that's watching. Wait on this.
But that's what I had my heart set on. But I've been down the rabbit hole of looking at other ones.
All right.
So there's a guy I've mentioned before, actually. There's a guy called Harvey Rides Bikes who I watch on YouTube.
Right.
He rides something called a Triumph Bonneville T120. And this is a very trendy sort of thing in at the moment. And it's like retro new, if that makes it. It's a classic looking bike, but they're brand new kind of thing. And it's not one where you get down over the petrol tank and sort of get through the twisties. It's
right.
You cruise. It's got a 1200 engine in it, so
right. Yep.
It'll still do 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. But you can customize them, and you can make them look cool as anything. Because out the factory, they come with these stupid looking wing mirrors that point off the handlebars like that. It looks ridiculous.
Right.
But you can get these little bar end ones that you can have either above the handlebars or below the handlebars.
Right.
Bee's knees. Honestly, the bee's knees. You do it all up, and it looks magnificent.
Would you not fancy going down the route of like a nice city up, comfortable one? You know, like a...
maybe. So you can get.
You were born in like late 70s. You're not the spring chicken.
Maybe he's only got a few years left of getting a really good one. But the Bonneville T120 is quite a sort of city uppy kind of job.
Would this be a brand new one, Mark? Would it or?
This is where I want to go and look at them to sit on them, because they're all very different when you sit on them.
Right.
Like the seat height is different on all of them, so you have to decide if you want to stand on your tippy toes, if you're comfortable doing that, or if you want to be able to be flat-footed, so you can have your feet down. The weight, like how the steer is very, very different, because with a motorbike, the front of a motorbike steers, you will only ever really use that at low speed. So if you're doing a low speed maneuver, you use that. If you're going any sort of speed of the motorbike, you lean, and that's what steers it. You don't really use the handlebars.
Right.
So they all feel right. So if you've got a heavy bike like the T120, the Bonneville's got a big engine in it. It's more about its looks and its performance, and it's quite like you're shifting to side. You're going through little twisty roads, trying to shift that weight from side to side. You're not going to be going very fast, but something like the Street Triple, much more designed to do that. Or there's a Yamaha MT-07 and the Honda CB650R, all very similar sort of thing. They're designed to be
right,
shifting it about sort of
so
thing.
What are we talking for a brand new one?
For the Honda and the Yamaha that I just mentioned there, 8 to 9 grand
right.
for a brand new one. The Triumph is probably more expensive. I'd probably go second hand to begin with. The thing that gets me is since I've last ridden a bike, the technology is so different, like to what it was. Like it's all digital display screens. They've got ABS. They've got traction control. They've got every bit of electronic. And obviously, the newer the bike, the more safety systems and gadgetry you've
Right.
got on it, which is obviously appealing. So I don't know. I'm just
So
going to.
dangerous as well. From, you know what I mean? Just like,
Well, I guess the thing was it is like I'm not Valentino Rossi. Like I'm not the world's best motorbike rider, but I'm pretty competent at driving a car or riding a bike. It's other people. When you're on a bike, it's other people you've got to be worried about. It's not yourself. If you can control the bike and, rules of the road, start, stop, all that jazz, fine. It's people in their little metal boxes who are in their own little world, listening, singing their songs, Pink Pony Club, just driving along, totally oblivious, and they don't see you, and, so it's not yourself on a bike, really. As long as you're confident in your own, you're not doing anything stupid like going around the corner so fast you're on the other side of the road and stuff like that.
so, well, then, for next week, you will have watched Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and you're going to give us an update on the motorbike.
Yes, because I've looked at all these bikes online, and they all talk about different seat heights. I think until you go and sit on it and feel it, then because I don't know.
Are you an impulsive? Could you walk out of there handing over that money?
I'm not buying one today. Like I'm not signing on the dotted line. I'm just going along to look. It's like I've got to get it out my system. I've got to get it out and test them. And I mean, have you ever ridden a motorbike? You ever?
No. Never a fancy for it, or
the feeling you get when you ride one. It's like nothing else. The speed, the sensation of speed, when you sort of second gear is the best gear, right? So you go into second gear, nice straight bit of road, another traffic, woof, wind it. You're battling. This is why, like a lot of them, you lean over the petrol tanks because you've got to keep the front end down because there's so much torque. It wants to do a wheelie, it wants to pull it up. So you're fighting with it to keep it down, and you'll go from 20 to obviously 69 miles an hour because you wouldn't go over the speed limit like that, like a blink of an eye, and you are there. And you're so aware of it because you're exposed, like you're not in your little metal box with your windows up and and it's just the adrenaline, the feeling. It's like nothing else.
I'm sure that there's 2 words or 3 words: crisis, midlife.
I'm gonna embrace it, Tony. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna embrace the.
You need a woman, Mark, to calm you down. You just
embrace it and just sort of do a thing. But I'm also acutely aware that it's a. I'm about to say it's a bad time of year for buying a motorbike because it's the summer. So a lot of people buy bikes in the summer because it's good weather. As it's just started raining outside, it's absolutely bucketing down. But yeah, the prices fluctuate obviously throughout the year.
Right.
So at the moment, they're a little bit higher than probably you would if you hadn't bought one in December, because no one's buying motorbikes in the winter. But yeah, I'm just going to go and I'm going to go and kick some tyres. I am. Because it was either that or it was going to be a little 2-seater sports car sort of thing, just like second car. But the bike is the cheaper option by far. Little 2-seater sports cars are money pits. Yeah.
Mark. Can we end it there? But with your promises to kind of come back and
full update. I might even take some pictures of me on motorbikes and just sort of.
And I do not want to hear I bought it, Tony. I fell in love with it.
I'm just tire kicking. I'm going to be a salesman's nightmare because I'm going to go in and I'm going to sit on them and he's going to get all excited like, here comes the middle-aged crisis guy. It's a Friday. Going to be a good weekend with my commission. And I'm just like, nah, adios.
It'd be nice to hear your thoughts next week because you might come back thinking, you know what?
I can be impulsive.
You didn't do that with your
So,
tattoo, though. You went ahead with your tattoo. So I'm just
well, that
thinking,
was a long time in the making, because obviously they say the tattoo artist's got a long list before you can get an appointment. So that was a slow burner. But this has been a sort of 5-day sort of sod it. I'm
gonna look.
doing it. I'm gonna actually get out my house. Gonna get in the car, and I hate driving down the Edinburgh bypass. Honestly, Edinburgh bypass is the worst road in the entire world. Like, you can go down there at 3 o'clock in the morning and it'll be busy. I don't know where all these people come from on this road. It's the busiest road in the world. It's got crap roundabouts. It's got people who don't know how to drive. They all change lane, and it's like, it's horrible. It's an awful road.
See,
But it saves you going through
that
Edinburgh.
is the one reason why not to get a bike, because you've got idiots swapping lanes who will not
But then
see you.
I'd take it down the country roads. I wouldn't.
Right.
I don't want to be like, dual carriageways, that sort of stuff. No, nice roads, nice places. Obviously, Scotland, we've got beautiful roads apart from the Edinburgh bypass, which is bloody awful. Beautiful roads for doing that. So we'll
Mark,
see.
Mark, where can we find you, sir, and your exploits?
At the local motorbike dealership. You can find me at Mark Slotman Plot on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, although I've not put anything on there for ages, and Patreon. And you can see pictures of sweet peas with tattoos. Like,
Mark, it's been lovely. It's been enlightening today. I'm looking forward to you kind of next week. What's been
more
going on?
stories next week.
Yes, Mark. Look after yourself, everyone.
Yep.
Take good care.
Yeah.
Bye.